Hi guys, my name is Kat. I am bringing you hair and makeup. What am I saying? Cut that. Cut that. Chop. I am bringing you a video all about how I do my hair and makeup. Again, this is not an everyday look for me, but the makeup usually is. It takes about 5 minutes. This video is a little bit longer because I made a Target run and just want to give you a little glimpse into my life a little bit. So hopefully you enjoy it. Please drop a like, subscribe, anything like that. If you want to see more from me, if you have any feedback, please feel free to comment below. I appreciate all the kind comments and any constructive feedback. But I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get to the movie. Cut that again. Let's get to the video. I just wanted to start off with like kind of my morning routine. It is very, very simple and basic. This morning, the first thing I did is I woke up, made my bed, and washed my face with this like Clean and Clear knockoff Target $4 facial wash. After I work out, I take a shower. Usually try not to wash my hair. Wash my hair like maybe once or twice a week. Like it holds texture a lot better, especially if you're gonna style it. I don't re-wash my face in the shower. I feel like I end up breaking out a lot more and I just kind of waste the cleanser. But I do though, as soon as I get out of the showers, I put this like facial toner on. It's the Witch Hazel Cucumber. I just really like cucumber. I put like a little in my hand. Just a little. And then tap it on. I don't normally use a serum, and I'll show you in a minute like what serum I would use. The only reason I have serum right now is because I used to work in dermatology. We used to get samples, so yeah. The last thing I do, chapstick, 4 on the top, 4 on the bottom. I just want to introduce you to one of the serums I would use. Honestly, I just found this box, so I don't know how old it is. I would use the SkinCeuticals brand. I personally love SkinCeuticals. I'm not an ambassador or anything for them. We just use this when I used to work in a dermatology practice. We used to get these like sample sizes. Usually they come in a bigger bottle. I definitely think this is what I'm trying is like the Floritin CF, but I actually think the CE ferulic acid one is, ferulic acid is one that I really like. But what I would do is just like, I already put a little on, so I'm not gonna put a bunch on. Just drop a little in your palm, mix that around a little.
Pat, pat, pat. Give us a little flat, a little flat. And that's all it is to it. And just let it kind of dry and everything before you do anything else. And now we're going to dry shampoo our hair. Forgot. I need to pick up primer and something else. Oh, a different brand of dry shampoo. I like the brand I have. It's just I'm picking up a different one. Again, these are going to be both like drugstore type of things. So let's go. You guys, I'm literally parked like far away. I just pulled up and this lady like decided to park like right next to me. That's so awkward. The reason I parked out here is so I can videotape, okay?
Do you still call it videotaping?
It's like weirdly dangerous how close I live to Target. It's bad. It's really bad. And there's like 2 in my vicinity. All right, let's do this. We're gonna stay under budget. Hey guys. Okay, first thing, hand sanitize. It is really cold. I didn't anticipate that. All right, then I'm gonna show you my goods. Vitamins, a must. There were so many primers to choose from, but I'm going really inexpensive. I went with e.l.f. Hopefully it works well. And this is my favorite dry shampoo, so we'll use this when I get home. Let's go.
All right, guys, I think we should just get started. Again, this is my very first YouTube video, so please give me a thumbs up if you like it. If you don't like it, give me some feedback because I am always looking to improve. But again, just remind you, this is my very first YouTube video.
Best barbecue place in Kansas City. Now let's get started.
Looking fun from the front. Okay, first thing I do, just squeeze this in some water. The first thing I'm gonna do actually is set, it's not set, prime. A couple squirts. This is e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer, pink can, clear.
Oh my gosh, that feels amazing.
Oh my god, my face feels like a baby's bottom, and I love it. Well, holy heck. That feels really, really good. Let's move on because I could probably do that all day and I probably shouldn't. The next thing I do, this is wet. I am gonna go ahead and I don't know if this is like, again, you guys, like I'm not a makeup person, so I don't know if this is right, but I'm gonna use that Instant Age Rewind, how my hands are so smooth, eraser by Maybelline in Classic Ivory. Can you see that? All right, so I have a mirror like right here, so just kind of put it everywhere. I feel like you can't really see everything that's going on because I've used so much. I've rewinded my skin so much. A little on the neck. Alrighty. Next, right as this is on, I don't actually blend it in yet. That Neutrogena Hydra Boost. It has the hyaluronic acid. And I have this in Buff 30. I feel like Buff probably stands for pale. Probably just their nice way of saying pale. So I'm just gonna like use what I can. I need one of those spatulas that they have like on Shark Tank that gets like the makeup out of these bottles. Guys, I put it everywhere because I kind of treat it like concealer. I don't know if I'm supposed to. I don't know. Someone can help me with that. I'm gonna put a little bit of actual concealer on it. This is by MAC. This is the Pro Long Concealer in C20. I don't know my fancy brands. Might actually notice that my face looks a little bit concealed already because the video stopped and I was still going. So I just applied a little bit more. I'm just gonna apply a little bit more. Anyways, just to kind of give you guys the full effect.
Be gentle. I got the nervous sniffles, you guys.
Huda Beauty banana bread, because I'm pale. It's got a little bit of scent to it, just to let you know, for baking. And honestly, I just feel like this makes my like oily face not so oily throughout the day. It just helps hold my makeup a lot longer. Some people don't use it. Some people use it for like really fancy events. I'm like, I just use it every day. So anyways, you want to put this on for 3 to 5 minutes in your like most oily spots, and that's usually right under the eye. And I use my beauty blender because it's kind of wet. Nice sticks on it. You know what I'm saying? Right here. And right here, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows and eyes so that when I brush this away, I'll brush away any like fallen eyeshadow. I hope that makes sense. Again, it's probably not recommended to like bake every day. Oh my gosh, this is all over me. Why did I wear black? Because that was cute. Just gonna leave that to the side and work on our eyes and eyebrows. I have to start with my eyebrows. I would totally get this again. This is by Milk. And this is the Dutch eyebrow gel. I'm all out of it, but what I use it for now is actually to like kind of tweeze out my eyebrows, not tweeze out. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't have words today. It just helps, I don't know, spread out my eyebrows. Spread them out. I like to use the Sketch and Set Tarte medium cool brown gel. And I bent the tip. It doesn't actually look like this, but all I do is just like 2 rows of my messy eyebrows just to kind of fill it in a little bit more. Oops. Oh well. And that's all it is. I like a gel. Next is this MAC. Again, you don't need MAC. I just feel like you need neutral colors if you're gonna go for a daytime look. But I'll show you what colors I'm gonna use. What's the Pointillism is the first one I'll be using, which is that one. And honestly, guys, I use the same brush for everything. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do. Probably not, so I'm not a makeup artist. I have this brush. Honestly, I just got it at JCPenney or like Kohl's or something like that. It's just like more of like a small eyebrow brush. I just do this a little bit on the outside near the bridge. And that way too, anything that falls will fall into that bake powder. The next one I use is more this matte one. It's called Samoa Silk, I think. I know I should probably use different brushes, but this I kind of go more like on the lid. Again, I don't really know if I'm doing this right. Brush that off. And then the next thing I use is sometimes I go between Rule and Data Issues. Sometimes both. Like in the crease. Data Issues, just like a little. And what I do is clean off that brush. And then sometimes I grab a little bit more of that like light champagne color. I'm gonna blend it in. We blend a little bit more. Blend. Again, I don't know if this is like what you're supposed to do, and people seem to like it, so. Or they're just really nice and they don't say anything. I know guys, I'm looking real good. But now we're gonna take this baking stuff off. I'm using, again, it came in that package of brushes, RT200, and the other brush was RT300. I don't know what brand this is. This was a deluxe crease brush. Who would have known? And this one is an expert face brush. I'm assuming it just means for like everything. But anyways, I just like wipe that off gently. Honestly, this will make a huge difference in making your makeup last all day. Just brush it off gently. I'll use that wet, what is this thing called? Blender? Beauty blender. And just pat where you kind of like had that baking powder. Baking powder? I've been baking too much. All right, next is the last thing we're gonna do really for the face itself. Is blush. I am using Bare Minerals, Bounce and Blur, Coral Cloud. And I am using a blush brush, RT400. Just a little, can I smile? And a little. You don't wanna bring it all the way up. See, I'm probably going a little too crazy with this just because like the light keeps changing in here. And sometimes I just bring it around because I tend to be like a really pale person. I haven't done my eyebrows in like 2-3 months, so don't at me right now. So I say to Chris, he's like, why do you say don't at me? Like, what does that mean? I'm like, I don't know, but just don't. Just don't do it. The next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna do curl my eyelashes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's what he said inside my head. Now what we're gonna do, apply our lipstick, put the setting powder mist on, and then do our mascara. So this is one of my favorite lipsticks. I didn't think I was gonna like how dark the color is, but I combined it with another color and you'll see. This is CYO brand. This is a drugstore brand. Keep 'em keen. Keep 'em keen, the color. So it's very dark. It's kind of like drier lips. Or like don't have just applied chapstick, otherwise it kind of goes everywhere. I don't do anything special. I used to use like a lip liner. I don't do that anymore. It's kind of cute, right? It's like a plum. And then I squash the plum with CoverGirl Katy Cat Matte. CoverGirl, I got it on sale at like CVS. Sphinx. And it's like this like mauve? All right, and I had it right in the center. That's what my mama taught me. Rub your lips together, rub them together. And then what I do, fancy trick, is I don't like this much lipstick, so what I do is I use a tissue or like a towel. Now let's use our setting powder, setting spray. This is e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. Honestly, I really, really love it. I love that it doesn't feel heavy. I did have one by MAC. I did like, but like, this one was only $5. I heard people really like the Urban Decay one. I don't know why I have my mouth open for that. Just a couple sprays. And this is the reason you don't want to put mascara on before you set, because if you close your eyes like that, which you should, get it all on the top and bottom of your lid. What I use is this CoverGirl Professional 3-in-1. Black, brown. I have like greenish hazel eyes, and so this really helps pull out that green tint, kind of almost out of it, so we are gonna do our best. I did also just get Babe Lash in the mail. Really excited to start because I would like longer eyelashes. I'm not a big like fake eyelash person. I'm a real big tomboy. Like I don't wear a lot of makeup. It's like 5 minutes. It's like 5 minutes to get ready, and that's all I want. That's not including hair, which I hardly ever do my hair. You guys asked for it, so we will do it. Oh, I didn't tell you what I'm using. Oh no! Either get it right away or wait till it's dry. You can't like, it's like fight or flight, you know, with something like that. What's with that? Hold on. I can't. You've seen that episode of Full House where they're like, zoom the position. That's how I feel right now. I actually think that's it. All right guys, so I let down my hair, but I actually didn't tell you what I was just using. So that was a CoverGirl, the orange stick. That's the only one that I like just grab. It's called Very Black. Probably couldn't find a dark brown color. If you have like green eyes, I would go with like a brown tint, very dark brown. Make those eyes pop more. So that's it. Let's get on to the hair. This is part 2 of my hair and makeup tutorial. Not really a tutorial, just kind of what I do. I hope you enjoy it. Let's do it. I switched into a different black shirt because that is how versatile I am with my wardrobe. So let's get started. This is like day 3 of not washing my hair, so I use dry shampoo. I always find that my hair holds better with dirtier hair. Obviously I don't want like a grease vest, but otherwise it won't hold at all. So dry shampoo I think is just like the bee's knees. And I personally like Batiste. I think I'm saying that right. I just use the regular one even though I have dark hair, honestly, because it's like $1 cheaper. I've found that just using a wand instead of a straightener, even though my hair is fairly short, is the way to go for me. It just works better for me. I use a Remington. I've used this for like 5 years, 5 or so years. Really bought it at Target for like 15, 20 bucks. So just kind of what I've used, and it's worked for me. I also should start by saying that I don't normally use heat protectant, and I know I should. Yes, I know, but I very rarely curl my hair anymore or do anything with it. Don't ever put heat on it really, except for like curling my hair every now and then. Like I just don't use really any products in it. I don't brush my hair. I know, I sound like a crazy person, I'm sure. This is just what worked for me. I was asked to make this tutorial on like what I do, so don't hate. If you have suggestions, let me know. This is just my life. Let's get started. As you'll see, I have parted my hair. I try to do like 2 or 3 parts. I have very thick hair. I also don't process my hair or color it ever. There's a heat protectant with color, that's what I was going for. So anyways, I curl away from the head and then I leave about 1 inch of hair at the end. It's harder with the short hair. And then what I do is I pull the wand out, let this cool in its formation, and then let it loose. Don't worry if it's tight, it's something you can loosen. It's easier to loosen a tight curl than make another curl on top of a curl, I've found. Maybe for you, you've learned the trick, I have not. So anyways, we're just gonna do this. I haven't figured out how to alternate on this side. Some people alternate directions, like away from the head and towards the head. Girl, not me. All right. The next thing is we're gonna bring it down to another layer. Again, I have very thick hair. Sometimes I'll bring it down now into like quarters. It's whatever works for you. Someone asked me to show what I do, so I am. Don't judge it. Triceps get sore. Fun fact, I don't use any products on my hair, really, except like, you know, shampoo and conditioner. I don't use hairspray either. I don't know if that's bad. My curl stays for a long time, especially I think thick hair. I think it's about technique and making sure you're doing it on a little bit of a dirty hair. Like, you definitely don't want to shower before curling your hair, otherwise it's just not gonna hold for very long. Not shower, but like wash your hair. You guys know what I mean. I don't know what you heard me talk about last. I was just saying that if you are like a habitual daily hair washer, I did that for like 25 years of my life, I swear. It was only in the past year or so that I've been washing a couple times a week. I really try to go like at least 3 days if I can without washing. I do throw in a little bit of dry shampoo, but I will say, what I'm trying to say, the first 2 weeks were like, oh my gosh, like my hair is getting so greasy so fast. But I swear to goodness, and I hope other people vouch for this too, after the first couple of weeks, it was like, wow, my hair was staying so soft and clean, like it didn't get dirty as fast. I don't know, hopefully other people agree with that. But I know it's kind of weird, like some people are like, oh my gosh, wait, how don't you wash your hair? Guys, I'm like a very sweaty, greasy person. Sorry, this sounds so disgusting. My poor husband. I work out every day. I do like HIIT workouts, so I get pretty sweaty. I just use like headbands and just really make sure I don't get my hair super wet at all in the shower if I'm not intending on washing it. And so far it's not been an issue, and so far it's just been like the best because we save a lot on shampoo. My hair was down to my bottom 2 months ago. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is just do it. Just try it. We're almost done here. So excited to see the final product. It looks like really good and curly. Sometimes I'll like sleep on this. Like I'll do it at night, make really tight curl, and then in the morning it's more like beachy wavy. It's a little bit more work at night, but there's no work in the morning, especially if you're trying to like get out and go. All right, you guys, so that is the finished look. You could definitely straighten this a little bit if you think it's like too puffy. If you want to just add a little bit of water, like I will, just go like that. I actually really like it. Sometimes I'll sleep on something like this and it will be more like beachy waves in the morning. Like I said, I'm trying to work on that middle part, but I can't really see. I can't really see. I'm just gonna leave it as it was because this just seems to be like my signature look. It's all good, you guys. I'm freaking in love with it. Again, this is like a daily, everyday look for me. The makeup, actually, when I'm not speaking, takes about 5 minutes. And the hair takes about 10 minutes. I don't curl my hair every day. Usually I just throw it up in a pony bun. I'm very casual, especially because I work in medicine. Patients don't care about this, but it is fun to do when you're going out or just something special, or for this highly requested video. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that it was somewhat fun and educational and kind of a glimpse into my life a little bit. If you have anything that you want to give me feedback on, please feel free to do so below. Again, this is a kind space. I really appreciate your support. As a reminder, this is my first YouTube video. I do everything on my phone and I edit on iMovie, so if you have any tips or tricks, let me know. And just hit the like or subscribe button if you want to see more from me. That's all I have for you guys. I hope you have an amazing day and I'll tune in with you later.